Initiating communications encryption protocol.
Open secure line 0405.
Confirmed.
Captain, you have an Alpha priority communication from Starfleet Command.
Acknowledged.
Morty, let's see what else is on, huh? Okay.
Hey, Animal.
What everybody's listening to on Earth nowadays.
Hannibal and Monty Shit Show!
Yes. Oh, all right. There we go. Ryan Palmer. There we go. All right. Look at that. I like that. I like it when a plan comes together totally by accident. All right. Hold on. Let me do this right. All right. Are we live, Montel? No, that's not for the pre-show. That's just for the main show. You don't gotta turn down for a second. Okay. I know. Okay. That was okay. All right.
Keep your expectations way down, everyone, for the pre-show.
There you go. The white man's voice you hear in the background coming out of nowhere, that is God, ladies and gentlemen. He has joined us on this pre-show. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty, stupendous, awesome, exciting, amazing. No. That's not how that works. Let's try it again. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty's stupendous, awesome, exciting, amazing, badass, incredible pre-show extravaganza thing. There you go. And I'm gonna take out this incredible right here and move it over here. Amazing.
I'm actually really happy right now. I thought for a second there you weren't gonna let Monty sidekick something in, but it seems like you kind of let it ride the second time through all that.
Yeah, I got it. No, we got it. Like, look, this is why the pre-show exists, so we can fuck up, figure it out, and then course correct. So. Yes. Now, first things first, before we even get too far, does everybody have their grades for these movies?
All right. Yeah, for the most part. I was gonna wing mine if that's cool. I didn't have them set ahead of time, but I think I can just fire them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think I can fire them off. For me, it was pretty straightforward on the 5 that were chosen. I think I think I knew the scores just as soon as I looked at the titles. So yeah.
Oh, so all you guys can only hear is Hannibal. Well, welcome to Hannibal's show, right? This is the Hannibal show, and and there's a reason that I carry a certain amount of awesomeness, and I'm glad that
I'll second that.
From time to time, Monty joins in and contributes to the show. It's really me and Zoe though that really just make this show what it is on a day-to-day basis. So.
Hey, are we gonna do segments on each of the comic book movies, or are we just gonna fire off our scores like a?
No, we're doing segments as well.
Okay, I didn't know if you were gonna have me just fire off my scores like a Sega Genesis cheat code.
Test. There we go.
Like CBA.
Now they can hear us.
No. You'll have a like look, between each segment we'll do. Between each segment we'll be doing the grade, so it'll be like. What's eating Hannibal, and then we talk about this movie, and then Fair Foul, and then we talk about this movie, and shit we don't care about, then we talk about this movie, and then that'll be how we go.
Yeah.
And it's
So-
good. I'm glad we get an opportunity to do this now, so we can get this out the way. So
I should be audible now. Let me know if can y'all hear me. Somebody say yes in the chat. I see 11 of y'all watching. Somebody say yes.
Or you could say no. All right, instead of saying yes, you don't. First
We got
off,
some Cyclops
There are no
signs.
wrong
Yeah,
answers.
yeah.
don't
See?
don't
Fair enough.
be sheep. All right,
Yeah.
you know, like make up your own mind.
From
Don't
Black-
let mom tell you what to do.
Yeah, that's from Black Kid Rock. Who is that?
Black Kid Rock.
It said no sound from Monty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hannibal and Monty the Muteman. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
That's the show I want to watch.
No, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that at all. All
Hey,
right.
can you guys hear my newborn giving my wife a hard time on the camera?
No.
No,
We're
but you
actually
want to
not.
turn that up though. I would be curious.
Yeah, you want to hear an 8-week-old give his mother a complete hell at bedtime? Yeah. Try
I
to
got
catch some
6
of that right
months.
about now.
She's
So that's-
right
that's-
Oh,
outside.
you do? Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey,
Congratulations
yeah.
to you. You're
Thanks, man.
You're
You
closer.
and Monty have that in common. Both of y'all got white women pregnant. There y'all go.
I think is that everybody but you?
Yeah,
Hannibal?
remind
Oh
me.
wait, Doug. Doug, did you
Way to go,
also?
Monty.
Look
Don't
at
let
that.
him dog you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White girls
I
are
got a
alright,
ginger.
man.
They're the whitest.
They're
Yeah.
all, you know.
Yeah, Doug impregnated the whitest of the white. Come
Yeah,
on.
they're the least white in temperament, but the most white in skin.
What was that?
I don't care what color people are, but I'm probably I'm Irish. I'm probably considered transparent white. Like
Yeah.
you can see more of my insides than the surface of my skin, probably.
Yeah.
So, that's
all right,
I'm
though.
not gonna sit up here and play that role. I do care about color because if I dated a purple bitch, I would feel some type of way. If that bitch was the color of Thanos, I'm gonna have a problem. Okay?
Yeah, you probably would,
Yeah.
man. Thanos would fit.
That sounds hot.
Was allowed,
Or like
right?
if you find out it's Grimace's sister or something,
Oh
like,
man.
Yeah, and what if
like
what
he's
if
gonna fuck somebody up.
yeah, what if Grimace will fuck you up for dating his sister? Like, what you trying to
He's
do with my
nice
sister,
on the
man?
commercials, but
Yeah.
in real life, he's straight gangster. Like
Yeah.
he's fucking.
Grimace has those cold, dead eyes in the commercials. I know he's killed before. He's willing to kill again.
Yeah.
He's smiling about it.
Yeah.
He's happy.
Yeah, you walk in and Grimace is like, come here, bro, let me holler at you a minute.
I mean, he seemed nice enough, but I never trusted him, even as a kid. Like right away, I had red flags. And
Let me tell you what, Ronald. That's just pride fucking with you.
I don't know why I moved the headphones. I can hear you through the mic.
You know what, Ronald? Fuck pride. Grimace Wallace.
He's like, I should have been the spokesperson.
We're gonna call
Fuck you,
some.
Ronald.
We're gonna call a
Fuck
few
you, Ronald.
hard pipe swinging nuggets.
Oh my God!
We about to get medieval on that ass.
Why don't you take the Hamburglar and hit the fucking road, man?
You don't have any idea how many times I'm gonna be like, "What up, McNugget?"
Yeah, yeah, like
saying
nugget.
in
Look,
the exact rhythm.
next time we're on DP on their Twitch stream, we can say nuggets, Hannibal. You can be like, nugget what?
Yeah.
Let me
See,
ask-
I've been saying
Can a nugget get a
Edward
pencil?
Nigma.
Yes,
this
yes.
time.
Can a nugget borrow a pencil?
Yeah. It's definitely it flows faster.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
definitely flows faster. 'Cause Edward Nigma takes a while to say,
Yeah.
but you be like McNugget, it'd be like that's it's fast, it's quick.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. See?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
shit!
well
I
so
don't.
I guess now that we have live microphones, let's do this.
Hang
Uno
on a
Mas.
second. Hang on a second. I got to direct Zoe. Put the chat right under the shit show logo for that segment, like right under it, right there. Let it run over the video. Cause look, check this shit out. The video is just crazy. It doesn't matter. we're never watching like that. So there we go. Zoe's fixing segments while we're doing this. Like while we're sitting here bullshitting, Zoe's doing actual work.
Yeah. She's the machine behind
Yeah.
the machine.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, she's like if you peek behind the curtain at Oz, instead of seeing the great and powerful Oz, you would just see Zoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
The great and powerful Zoe.
There you
Okay?
go.
Give her
That's
give
the
her
movie I
justice.
want to see.
I've watched
It's
it.
Also-
a totally different movie, I bet.
also just super random, but does it not rain in Oz? Because like the Wicked Witch of the East has just been just kicking ass and taking names for years and years.
Oh shit!
And I'm like,
all right,
does it not even rain out there?
Yeah,
I have an interesting hypothesis about that. I think if Zoe was the great and powerful Oz, she probably would have been cool to those cats right when they walked in and saved them a lot of fucking trouble.
Oh, she would have. She would have.
Oh,
I'm absolutely sure she would have. So, I mean,
Yeah.
they went through a lot of shit when Oz turned them away the first time.
Yeah.
Like, she would have saved them all. She'd be like, "What? You guys want to go home? Hey, I can get you home. I got a balloon right back here." Like,
Yeah, like come to the
What
balloon.
is
But
short?
look, I'm gonna send you away. But do me a favor, don't tell them I'm behind the curtain.
Wait,
But y'all can go.
let's get
I got
back
a lot
to the
of power
fact.
here. I got a good thing here. You know, don't fuck this up for me. But get in the balloon. Keep your mouth shut.
I got a good thing.
What's that?
I just want to get back to the fact
I don't
that
want regular. Oh,
the witch is clearly an alien from Signs.
Oh shit,
yeah.
she is. Fuck.
Yeah. That would make sense. The color of her skin. You know, she dies with the tiniest amount of water touches her skin. Yeah,
They go
that
to
tracks.
Kansas for Retribution. Signs is just a
Yeah.
sequel.
Shit.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. I like that.
Take that
Signs
to the
is-
bank.
Doug figured
Yeah.
shit out. Like, and this is hilarious. I'm watching
Well,
the screen. I see your hand pop
technically,
over
that
where you're
would
coming to
mean
tell me.
that
It's great.
Tec-
Like,
Technically, that would mean that Signs was the end of the Wizard trilogy.
Oh.
Then you would have Wizard of Oz, Return to Oz with Fairuza Balk
That's right.
as Dorothy, and then you would have Signs with the very not racist Mel Gibson. Why'd you laugh when I said that, Monty?
the very not racist Mel Gibson. That's fine. That's
It
fine.
sounds like when you say somebody's evil version, you know?
Yeah.
That's the mirror universe version of Mel Gibson, right?
Yeah.
The very
isn't
not
he even
racist
rocking like an? He's even rocking like an evil grandpa beard right now too.
version.
Like
He looks
what
like
the
an
hell is that?
absolute psycho.
Yeah. Yeah.
like a psycho.
Yeah. That dude.
He's not well.
And read the book Dorothy Must Die. Your answer is there. What is Dorothy Must Die?
It's probably about Oz and stuff.
Yeah. I'll read it.
It was like some weird shit he came out with because they wouldn't let him do the Passion of Christ too.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Kilo said in the chat, he says, "Can I be Trump, but only racist against those filthy
Hey.
wonderful feltish
Hey.
Americans?"
Oh my
Hey,
God.
all right. He didn't say it. He didn't say the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
He
next
was
thing
there.
you know, like, I wonder if, puppets have feltish Americans. I'm sorry, I'm getting used to it. I wonder if they, I'd like to interview another one to see if, there are code words that us regular people use that we don't know about. Like
dog whistle.
yeah, like what are dog whistle phrases for feltish Americans?
Yeah, let's talk about those microaggressions that those people have to deal with.
Yeah.
That you people.
Yeah, like
have
do
to
they
deal
sit
with.
around? Do people sit around and go, fabric annoys me sometimes.
I bet you it's socks.
Yeah, socks.
Yeah, see, you
Socks.
beat me to it. I was like, if I take my sock off, right, put it on my
As he
hand,
takes his sock off.
is this considered blackface to them?
It definitely is.
See, and you're doing it right now, Hannibal.
As an example.
Oh, look at me, Lordy, I'm above it. Look at me.
Hey, somebody screenshot that right now and send it to Teddy Rubskin.
Is it worse if you put googly eyes on it?
Oh, it's definitely
Significantly
worse.
Yeah. So simple analogy.
Super
is just a minstrel
condescending.
show.
Yeah,
Hey,
and like their version of yes master is me want cookie.
See, like, you couldn't help
Nothing
that.
sacred. Jesus Christ, they made Cookie Monster stop eating cookies.
Yeah,
Did they?
For a while.
Yeah, they did. No, yeah, they did. Like people, there were like health activists that said, "Well, he's eating cookies like a fucking monster," which he is a monster, and like kids were copying it at home, or like they felt like it was encouraging bad eating habits, and so Sesame Street like literally started having him eat vegetables in the same way. Like they had plates of
What?
probably
Yeah, he
wax
was like the
vegetables.
broccoli monster for a while.
He was broccoli monster for a
Look,
while.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
as
they ruined Cookie Monster.
as
It was
the
ridiculous.
the great Eddie Murphy said, the boy mama named him Cookie. I'm gonna call him Cookie.
I know, right? Like my childhood, like that was great. That was a nice
Yeah.
release, like of endorphins as a child to see him eat a whole plate of cookies like a weirdo. Like, why did they take that away from this new generation?
Yes.
Come on.
That's
It was
why
like, yeah,
you know
the
when my
reason-
son's born, I have somewhere on one of my hard drives. We're watching some Speedy Gonzales because I grew up with that shit, and that shit is still hilarious. So if you want some
classic.
Speedy Gonzales to share with your with your spawn, I will forward.
You got some slow poker.
Yes, yes. I have all of them. I downloaded them when they pulled them.
Oh, somebody yanked that too. They felt it was too condescending because he's of Latino descent or
Mexican
Hispanic.
Yeah, he perpetuates all the negative stereotypes about Latinos. He perpetuates the stereotype that all Latinos are super fast.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why every time you watching the Olympics, it's always those African Latinos winning all of the long distance races.
All the
Yeah, that's
Mexicans
not
from Kenya.
condescending. That was like a secret warning. They were just like, it's Speedy Gonzales, like, do not get in a scrap with a Hispanic guy who's pissed off because you're probably gonna lose. Unless you're another Hispanic guy, he's gonna flash you right out.
Yep.
He's gonna
Yeah.
blast you.
So the pre-show exists for a couple reasons for everybody watching us right now. First off, thank you for watching, guys. You guys are awesome. The reason the pre-show exists is for Monty and I to work out the kinks of the main show before the main show, so that way we can work out the volume, we can the microphones, we can work out the segments and the cameras, all that stuff, the guest panels and layouts and all that good stuff. But it also exists for us to do two things. One, for us to discuss the comic of the week, and two, for us to go through some YouTube trending videos and talk some shit.
Yes. And wait, let me check our time. What do we got? 7:45. All right. We got limited time. Let's get into the comic first. I know Doug's read it because we're reading Doug's comics.
Yeah, it's true.
Ryan.
Hey, all right.
Ryan Palmer. I don't know if you've read House of X number, what is it, 3 or 4?
I haven't had the pleasure of it. I've been pretty busy this year with the newborn and stuff, and with work, and I haven't read a lot of comics. But
well, I will say this: if you don't want to hear spoilers, I would suggest you mute for this segment because we're about to spoil the shit out of it. That goes for anybody in the chat, and we won't be offended if you mute.
Before I mute, can you let me know where can I get the comics? Maybe some of our guests would like to know too.
Where can you what?
Where can we pick up the comics if I want to read it and buy one?
At your local comic shop, or get the Marvel app because we're reading them on the Marvel app.
Yes, we're reading them on the Marvel app, and I got to tell you, now that I'm reading the comic on the app, I don't know if I can ever read comics another way again. This is the shit. I fucking love reading these shits on my phone.
It's ease of access, right?
Yeah. Super easy to access.
The ease of access, but also it's the way it positions the paneling.
Yeah. And Ryan, we might have to actually talk about some of this stuff with the Cornerstone group about setting our shit up this way because this is the way to read comics. The only way.
Yeah. The shit is badass, and it would definitely help minimize on distribution costs.
For the printing and everything.
For the printing and everything. Because I've what was the site you put me on, Monty? Was it Kablam or Kablau or
Kablam?
Yeah. Yes, I've printed my own series of comics through Kablam. Like I used to have a group I used to have a hip hop rock group that I used to manage called the Bastards, and I had Monty. I wrote a story. I had Monty do the art for it. And we used to give away these comics, or we used to sell these comics at all of our shows. So I used to have to print through Kablam. I used to print through Kablam all the time, and I would only do short runs, like 50 at a time. It's definitely it saves on costs. There's still reasons to print, physical copies. But it definitely helps with that. Oh yeah,
I printed at Kablam as well. I've printed books and done shows from Kablam. I like Barry Gregory. I like him, and they have good service over there. They're prompt, and they even take when you order, they also take your convention date. They have a section for you to put that, so if it needs to be expedited, they can try to work it around and get everybody in a schedule if they can.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what I mean?
awesome.
They're great. I don't really want to bail for the segment. Honestly, when I read the comics, it's not going to ruin it for us to discuss.
Okay. Yeah,
it's not going to ruin it. I would still enjoy the comic.
Yeah, I just like to be fair. It's like, to be fair, I don't want to
spoiler
spoil
alert.
without giving warnings.
Okay.
And we're only going to spoil the shit out of this one issue. And honestly, Ryan, you're doing better than Hannibal because he cheated and read the entire rest of the series.
So you see,
So he's
once
all
again,
read
Monty is trying to shame me for reading. Okay,
Because you one-upped us.
he just wants me to be a dumb nugget. Okay, that's all he wants.
What are you,
know
Floyd
what?
Mayweather?
I refuse to do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was smart. You made the rest of us look bad. You went ahead and read the whole series. Now you spread out.
Like, you remember, I don't know if you guys remember in college, they would be like the teacher would ask you to do like way too much homework the night before, and they'd be like, all right, so who completed the assignment? And they'd be like that one old dude in class or that one old chick be like, yes, I did the assignment. I read all the chapters. I wrote a 40-page report. I cooked for my family and worked an 8-hour shift. That's me. I'm that person now.
No, that's not who you are. You did. No, you. Never mind. I can't think of the right thing.
He's got a baby in each arm.
Monty's speechless at how much work I did.
No.
And what he did was, instead of praising me, instead of having unhappy admiration like a normal person, he went straight to hate.
No, see, because what happens when you do this is when we get to these books, you don't have the same level of holy shit that I do because I just read the shit.
I had so much holy shit that I had to finish reading all the goddamn books at one time.
Yeah,
Okay?
so you ruined it for the
This
rest
shit
of the
was
segments
like,
where we
dude,
talk about
I
X-Men.
can see how this shit ends.
Yeah, you ruined it for the rest of the time we talk about X-Men. Next time we do this shit and Doug throws some shit into our Marvel thing, I'll be like, give us one issue at a time. I'll text you and let you know which one we're on.
And Doug, you can go ahead and just give me the link so we can read them all together and talk about this. Team Hannibal, Crazy Horse. Not that we're doing teams. You're getting plunger points for that. I got you. I just figured out who Black Kid Rock is. What's going on, homie? That's that Black Kid Rock. That's my guy right there. Like, I ain't his ass in way too long, and that's on me for that one. Also, Kilo said Miss Piggy is unattractive both inside and out. I fully understand why her former husband Kermit left her for a man. Fozzie, he made a
Damn, Kilo.
I like Miss Piggy when she was on Third Rock from the Sun. Thought she was really attractive on that.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, that chick was. You know what's funny about that chick on that show is that I thought she was hot in the context of that show and have never looked or checked for her in anything else ever.
No, I've never looked.
Like, once that show went away, so too did she.
All right.
Yeah, I just thought about that. That's the one person I haven't seen do anything. I've even seen French Stewart in something.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen.
But you gotta hand it to Miss Piggy, though. I mean, come on, she's not a perfect 10, but she just puts in that extra effort.
Yeah.
She's got confidence.
Yeah, I got love for you, Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy
And karate.
got way too many black friends. That's all.
She knows
Yeah,
karate.
definitely. Because she's
All
thick.
All that back she doing and shit. Look, let me tell all you guys that's dating white girls, okay? These sisters out here. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna nod and raise my eyebrows. Like,
Well, you ain't met mine, but
Wait, what is that?
Anyway, which comic was it this week? Was it House of or Powers of?
It was House of. It was House of. What number was it, Hannibal? Just to make sure you're keeping up with us.
Number is 3 or 4. I don't remember.
See what happens. This was House of X 3, Hannibal 3.
You know what this was like? This was like somebody saying, "Hey, I want you to watch The Watchmen, but only watch it in 20-minute increments."
No. This is like somebody saying.
Be like torture.
No, I don't remember. I watched the whole thing at once.
This is like somebody saying, "Watch the Watchmen TV series, but watch it one episode at a time." That's what it's like. Like, let's be real with it.
And I waited till it was finished and watched them all at once, and it was incredible.
I see a trend developing here with you, Hannibal.
Are you
all or nothing.
The show is incredible, Monty. Is that what you're saying?
I've only seen 4 episodes.
Well, that's like I'm trying to back up a bunch of these shit shows, and I'm just gonna watch 400 of them in a row.
See, you
Set aside 4 years of just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch all of them.
Yeah, someone just did that. We should have sent someone the link. He earned a link to a pre-show.
Hell
So,
yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna randomly send someone a link once I figure out who the fuck someone is, because I
Come on,
don't think.
we're running out of real estate,
Yeah,
Monty.
yeah.
So he's gonna send a link to whoever the fuck.
Yeah. But this this book was fucking awesome. The issue before we ended with what's his face, whoever the fuck that guy was, blowing himself up to stop the X-Men. And this issue picks up right from there. And they kill the entirety of the 90s X-Men blue team.
Yeah.
Like, they gave us the blue team. One by one, these motherfuckers drop like flies while accomplishing the mission. This book was awesome, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
I have no clue. Hannibal knows because he read ahead. I have no clue.
Wait a minute. Are we spoiling one issue, or is he about to spoil like the whole?
No,
Hannibal?
he's just talking about that one issue.
That was
Like,
one
I'm-
issue.
That was
One issue. This
That's
is
how
one
House
issue.
of X rolls.
One issue only.
Yes.
Hannibal.
Yeah, and he couldn't wait because every issue is full of these massive, holy fuck, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Of
it's
both series.
Yeah, it's just great. It's
If he
just
doesn't
great.
win an Eisner or something for
Yeah.
this,
Oh,
I
he
don't
has to.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, this comic is fucking phenomenal.
Awesome.
Told y'all.
But yeah, I was so happy with this.
Wait, was this House of X or Powers of X?
This
is
was House.
Because Powers is all like in the future
Yeah,
timeline.
Powers jumps times. House
Got it.
is
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if we're spoiling it, can we pick his brain a little bit? Like, what was your when you were deciding? Was this decided for you in the arc, or did you decide to kill off these characters and have to get it greenlit? Like, how does that process work? And the choices of the characters is really what makes it. You killed off the whole blue team.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a reasoning in that issue for that.
It's
so
because
I haven't read it yet. So
this was the team that
I'm intrigued.
there's a whole batch of X-Men fans that this was your X-Men.
Their X-Men, yeah.
This and while I was reading it, I'm noticing, I'm like, holy shit, this is my X-Men team. They're about to kick some ass. And he's like, no, nigga, sit down.
I think he wanted it to hurt the most, and that's why he literally assembles them in front of you, sends them off on this mission.
Yeah, and they keep talking about the stakes. Yeah, they keep talking about the stakes going into this mission, which you do when you're building that tension where, you know, your heroes are going to survive, but they don't survive.
There's that moment where, like, Magneto or Professor X, I can't remember who says it, but they say something to Scott that's about, like, you know, gods don't die or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like,
When he says, "Am I gonna die?" It's like, no, you will live.
Because
it's like people
because
are
gods
excited.
don't die.
Yeah, because
the idea of you will keep going, and it's like, shit. They know.
Yeah,
that this is not.
They
good
know
mission.
that everybody's about to die, but go do this.
But they send the best. It's also like that's the thing. If you send like a bunch of B-listers on this mission, first of all, you'd think, are they stupid? This is the whole game.
Yeah.
This one, mission. And then two, it wouldn't hurt at all. You'd know they were going to die on right off the bat,
Yeah.
This is like, oh, everybody's more for this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's beautiful, and I like that. And what I think is that as a writer, you stab them in their nostalgia balls.
Yes.
So to speak. You know
And
what I mean?
that's what they did with this
people
book.
love that group, and they want to see them kick ass. And then when you kill them right away, you get them in the heartstrings there.
Yeah.
And then instantly, if you're into the X-Men universe like I am, I would be thinking those B-listers and those other guys got to step up now as the series continues. And so. It's exciting to see that the underdogs are the guys that are unexpected to prevail.
But we don't know because we've also seen the future, and I've got so many questions after this book because Powers shows you the future, and I'm like, how is any of this happening?
It's all I'm gonna say is it's incredible. Whoever wrote this shit is a goddamn genius.
Jonathan Hickman.
Hickman,
I want to quote some. So in this comic, like in this particular issue of House of X, whichever one it is, I forget because I've read so many of them. But whichever. But in this comic, a
like
bunch
that.
of human organizations
Wait,
have
is
come
that how
together.
I look over at Hannibal? Yeah. Is that me looking at Hannibal? Okay, all right. I need to adjust that.
A bunch of human organizations have gotten together to basically create, what will like basically become a sentinel station that generates more sentinels automatically. And in this process, they're essentially going to create what's going to become the Nimrod Sentinels, right?
Yes.
And the second the Sentinels come online, the exact second the Sentinels come online, this is what it says. It says, "If man made me, then they are God. You are if man made me, then they are God, and you are Titans, their spoiled lineage. But while you war, we children sit in judgment of those above us. We judge and we find you both wanting. Do you hear us, Olympus? We have stolen your fire, and with it we will burn you all." That's the first thing they say when the thing comes online.
Yeah.
Humans are awesome, mutants is garbage, and we finna exterminate you sons of bitches.
Yep.
That's some deep shit they fed into the Sentinel program. That's no joke. That's
Like
the kind of stuff that make you shit your pants when you hear it. I mean, enough that it's like a 3-story robot or whatever,
Yeah,
but it's just like raining that judgment down on you.
It's incredible. And the X-Men is like, all right, we got to go ahead and eliminate this program right now. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
I cannot understate this, guys. House of X, Powers of X, these 16, 15, 16 issues are incredible. It's a phenomenal return to the X-Men franchise. I would not be mad if Disney Marvel, when they decide to make an X-Men movie, if they start right here in this moment, I would be very happy.
Yeah, which you could do. You just have to do the Moira reveal right off the bat.
Yep.
And go from there.
I don't think you have to do the Moira reveal right off the bat.
Well, I mean,
when they do that movie,
opening movie at least, like the first.
Yeah, you can if Disney Marvel does anything, they can introduce Moira first. It's the first X-Men or first mutant you introduce, but you don't even know she's a mutant.
You just open with that scene where she sits down on the bench.
Yeah,
and you use his timing, where you kind of stretch that out. Over the course of things.
Yeah.
But like it's just such a good.
Yeah.
So good.
We know they're going to do a new phase of X-Men and everything, but I just wanted to ask Hannibal, when's your Wolverine edition? I love that little delay there. It took you a second to think of it. Yeah, you're going to replace Hugh Jackman, man.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I'm gonna.
It's great casting, right?
And part of my What's Eating Hannibal tonight is going to be about. I'm gonna touch on that tonight. I'm gonna touch on that because I have. Look. I'm a huge X-Men fan. Were the X-Men Fox movies great? No, they weren't. But were they terrible? No, they all weren't. All right. And I hate this idea of throwing the entire series in the trash because of one or two movies. I think it's bullshit.
All right.
Yeah. In those days, they were still feeling out the whole cinematic superhero thing. I mean, we've seen a great evolution over the past decade of comic book films. And, ultimately, all of that work led to some very good films, including one of the films that's on our list this evening was a beautiful film. And I think it was rightfully picked by the fans. Where we got Old Man Logan, and so you get stories and you get evolution of comic book movies, and so I think we got that from it. It was a gift from those early, maybe arguable failures. What about the casting too? We're talking about Hugh Jackman. That was perfect casting, just like Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man. There's some roles where the character's just so good you're gonna go see the movie anyway, and then there's some roles where it's just like you're gonna go see the movie anyway, but then somebody makes it a Titanic series, you know what I mean? So I think those are instances of that.
With Hugh Jackman, I think Hugh Jackman became Wolverine. Like I don't necessarily think that he was Wolverine in the beginning, but I think over time, I think he became what the Wolverine character was.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Because when the thing is, he's holding up that first movie.
Yeah.
Really, like even though they're Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart are killing it, but they're not really the movie. And he's really like the first movie's kind of weak if you don't have Hugh Jackman in that role.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point.
But the thing is, like, yeah, he's not Wolverine. He's taller than everybody else in the cast.
Yeah.
He's really good looking.
Yeah.
It changes what it is, but he had the soul of him.
Yeah.
In him when he showed up.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what mattered.
Yeah,
really.
and then as the movies went on, he figured out
yeah.
who Hugh Jackman's Wolverine was.
Yeah.
Because he's not the comic book Wolverine.
No.
He
different
is
character.
This Wolverine. And this Wolverine is, in my opinion, just as awesome as the comic book Wolverine.
Yeah.
Very different.
And I also love your point, Doug, that Hugh Jackman's good looking. That's why I asked Hannibal when he was auditioning, and that's why I'm not trying out for the role myself.
Look, Zoe, give Ryan Palmer 500 plunger points. Give those away throughout the show if you
That's
want,
so
dude.
generous.
Look at that.
That's so generous, but it's kind of condescending to give the ugly guy extra pleasure points. I can feel the sincerity. You must really feel bad for me.
Look, as we go, look, it's 9:04 right now. Let's just switch over and do it.
Yeah, let's do
Hey,
one. Let's get. What's that?
Oh, wait. I didn't want to disrupt it.
Oh.
Can we have a quick intermission before we switch over to the actual show?
we're
Or do you
not
guys dive right into it?
No, we're not switching to the actual show. There will be a break before we switch to the actual show.
Yeah, Monty's got to have coffee and a blowjob before. Cigarette and a blowjob. I'm sorry.
Now I'm confused. There's an actual show.
I apologize, Monty, for getting it wrong. I said coffee and a blowjob. I meant cigarette and a blowjob before.
Anyway, let's watch. Look, before you go, Ryan, and normally we hand this out to the shitheads, but one of the things we do on the pre-show, just to also make sure our audio and video settings are working, is we watch one of the top trending videos on YouTube. And YouTube's trending tab has 5 sections. It's main trending, movies, news, music, and gaming. So, Ryan, pick a category.
Oh, that's great. I want to say, let's go with gaming.
Gaming.
Because I know that very well. You don't mind if I work on getting hammered while I absorb this, right?
Oh, I don't care.
I would be offended if you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Beautiful.
All right. And here's
Let's
the next
roll
one.
that beautiful bean footage.
Doug, pick a number, 1 through 5.
4.
4. Gaming number 4, Zoe. Let's see what we watch.
Okay.
Here we go.
So, dudes.
Oh, shit. This is going to be bad.
You can tell already.
Yep. We've seen enough of these. This one's going to be
Foreshadowing
bad.
at its best.
Here
Thanks,
we go.
Monty.
Wait. Can I read the title? What does it say?
Oh, no. It's Sunday.
It says, Wizard Only Modded Tower Challenge Blooms to Battles. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Nope.
This
like,
guy.
so the words are English, but it wasn't English. Like that was like a password. All you needed to do was like put the last 4 of your social in there, and you had a very strong password.
Yeah, it's in the green. It says excellent right next to it.
Right.
What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. All right, play it. Let's see what. And look, and just so y'all know, if you have anything to say while it's going, just start talking. Zoe knows to pause.
This guy.
Talk
man.
over it.
Wait 1 second. This guy, my kids have watched so much of this guy. I knew who he was right away.
Your kids watch this guy?
Dude, my kids have been watching this guy. Probably seen this guy's videos for the last 5 years. Watched Minecraft videos. And video game videos. Dude, yeah. Well, I have a 15-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a newborn now.
All right,
3
well,
boys.
you can probably explain some of this to us. All right, so
this guy's stoned. First of all, this guy's stoned every episode. Like, you look at him and he's visually baked out of his mind. Like, just look at his eyes right there. That doesn't even show her. Wait till he starts talking.
I see it.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's go. Here it comes.
Welcome back to some more modded Bloons TD battles. This time it's the Wizard versus the Cannon. Cannon? You believe that?
What?
Dude,
what does any of that mean?
Wait, hold up. Why was there a live studio audience to applaud that?
An animated live studio audience.
Rewind it back like 5 seconds, Zoe. To our lovely producer Zoe, rewind it back 5 seconds and hit play. I feel like there was a joke that I missed.
I think, okay. I was gonna say, it's probably stuff you know if you actually bothered to play this game he's playing. A lot of the games he plays, I don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Doug? Before we hit play again?
Oh, it's like one of the droogs from Clockwork Orange making a video from RoboCop. Like I bloog that for a bong, and you're like, and then there's an audience, and
How many people in the live chat know who he is? Anybody in the live chat, if you know who this guy is, let me know. Because I'm curious to see. Oh, like live action animation says, dude loves Captain Tate and Book of Daisy. I don't know what any of those things are.
Yeah, what does any of this mean? LA Anime, get off my lawn.
We could literally do a whole channel that could be old people watching young people play video games.
Oh my God, they would wish for death instantly.
Yes. Yeah, we would literally like, what is this? Why is this happening?
Yeah.
All right, run.
All right, let's see some more. Here's the thing Hannibal wanted to see.
Back to some more modded Bloons TD battles. This time it's the Wizard versus the Cannon. Cannon, you believe that?
No. What? What?
Speaking of the Wizard, the last time that I played this with the Wizard was over 5 years ago. And in 5 years, that video only got me 600 more subscribers. Come on.
Wait, no, stop. Wait, how many more? Why did it get you more than 5? You know how hard. You know how hard we tried to get 400 in this past month. We're about to hit 1,800. Like, so
this guy's blown up. Like he's got so many followers. Please don't have old people watch this. Hannibal, seriously, like people come here to have a good time. They don't want to see like elderly people shotgunning bottles of medication to check out early. Like, seriously, it's just gonna be a bloodbath.
Can we just make that cannon joke into a sound that we can play whenever something doesn't make any sense?
The cannon. Yes.
And then Sunday sues you. Like,
there it is.
You want to go to court with this guy? Come on, man. Like, you don't want to sit across from that guy.
Ryan, do you know why? Do you know why I want to go to court with this guy? Because it'll raise our subs.
Yeah, it'll get you 600 subscribers by accident.
Yes.
Yeah, but it'll get us a bunch of hate subs though.
About 10 minutes into it, they'll be like,
go ask Howard Stern.
Yeah, that's true. Hannibal, you know how we can win over trolls, though. We got this. Like, look. Well, no, Jesus is Lord isn't coming back. The Batman keeps coming back.
Okay. Crazy Horse says, I'm fucking old and I lost my job.
Crazy Horse plunger points.
Yep.
Yes.
I got you.
So, all right, let's play more before we get sick of this.
600 more subscribers in the first day.
Fuck you.
Just hit the subscribe button so I don't look like an idiot. Also hit the like button. Hope you enjoy the video.
Zoe,
Wizard
don't do any
versus
of that.
wait, Cannon. You got a cannon, right?
I got a cannon.
So my Wizard is modded. He doesn't know what it is, and his cannon is modded. I have no clue. Let's do it, Tootie.
Dude, I'm super nervous, and I'm super excited to see what happens. I have no clue what to expect.
Alright, so I got my Wizard. I'm gonna put this dude.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put my guy right here.
Right there. There we go. That's perfect.
What? What?
I don't understand.
I don't understand the game.
Yeah.
This is like watching a 12-year-old play backgammon by his own rules.
Yes.
The rules he's making up on the spot, and you just have to go with it.
Like it was like when they tried to teach me the abacus. It was just like I don't know what this is, man.
Yeah, I'm stuck on the word. Could you say that again? You know, like, what's that? Abba Zabba? I love those.
Abacus? No, I don't want to kiss.
I was gonna go edgy, but I pulled it back. Maybe I should. It's like watching Special Olympics lawn darts and then wishing they'd hit me with one, but knowing they don't have the ability to.
Oh my God!
Super random, but like like my grandmother was an autistic school teacher, so I've been to the Special Olympics a bunch of times, and there was this one time
we had him. Oh, go ahead.
It was this one time that they was doing like a race, right? Like the 100-meter dash, and they were running, and then the dude that won, like he goes through the ticket tape or whatever, and the nigga just kept running. He just kept on going. They had to go get the big ass butterfly net to catch him and round it back up with everybody else. That's a real story to have. It was fucking amazing.
That's understandable. He was trying to win again.
Yeah. just kept going.
This
Motherfucker
nugget
just,
said butterfly net.
yeah. It was like, and look, I don't want no crazy people coming at me right now, but it was sort of like when you're at the zoo or like a circus, and then the elephant gets loose. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps going. It's just like, it was amazing, man. It was fucking incredible.
Soul I've ever seen.
I used to ask my grandmother all the time, "Can you do the Special Olympics again?" Back up. She was incredible. All right. Incredible. Look, don't be mad at me. I'm just saying, it's just hilarious.
Amazing.
If I see an old person fall and trip in the street and drop all her shit, it's hilarious. All right.
You know,
I'm not gonna laugh if she get run over, but I will laugh when she trip and fall.
you know, like we used to say in the '90s, you ain't never lie.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
I'm glad I don't believe in hell. This conversation.
Same here. Yes,
There's a warm spot for
Yeah.
a few of us here. There.
Incredible, crazy horse. Incredible.
Save us a spot if you go there first, Doug.
Yeah. Yes.
Save us a warm seat.
Yeah, we can hang out with you.
Yeah, I'm driving the short bus to hell. So I'll go.
Yeah. Yep. That was on the
Yep.
All right. Let's watch a little bit more of this. It might make more sense. Maybe we're judging it too soon.
Bet he won't.
That's why I like to not warn people, especially guests, when we give them categories, because people always go, "Oh, gaming. That sounds fun."
Yeah.
Wrong.
Every time. Every time. It's always this frenetic.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know if you noticed when you said it, Ryan, but I sighed a little. Torture. I was like, "Here we go."
Yeah.
gut-wrenching torture.
You know what this is like? This is like the first time you watch a friend do cocaine. That's what I feel like every time you watch a gaming video.
This video does feel like it's
Lord.
touching all my stuff.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
it's like the first time you see a friend do a big rail of cocaine and you know that he's going to be plugging your sink in about 10 minutes.
Oh, this is going to be a fun
I've
shit show.
experienced that. A friend told me about it.
This is going to be a fun shit show.
I've never been through that. I've heard about it.
Yeah, they think they're Iron Man, and there they are destroying the plumbing. Yeah.
I had a customer one time while I was driving Uber and Lyft do some coke, and he was like, "You want some?" And I was like, "No, man, I'm driving." And he was like, "All right, man, can you pull over real fast?" And he got out the car and just did some push-ups, and then got back in the car, and I took him to his destination. There was no explanation for none of it. He just did a bump, was like, "You want some cocaine?" I said, "Nope, I'm driving." And he got pull over. I pulled over, got out in the street, he did some push-ups, and then I drove him to his destination.
That's a fucking Charlie Murphy story. That is like amazing.
See, you just gave me an idea. We might have to do Hannibal Uber stories or rideshare stories.
Yeah. I got enough of them. Yeah. I definitely got enough of them.
And then I'll animate them or something. Or we'll just totally rip off the Dave Chappelle bit and have people act them out.
Yeah.
Like have random people play Hannibal, and as we get bigger, we can get bigger people. Like we can get some bigger YouTubers to play Hannibal. Like some white dude wearing a Hannibal mask pretending to be Hannibal.
Yeah.
Like, nope, I'm driving.
But there's one important fact that you're skipping, Monty, by saying that. There's nobody that we could get more important to play Hannibal than Hannibal.
See,
there you go.
Stop Zoe, his head.
Zoe, give Ryan Palmer 500 more plunger.
Hey,
I'm on fucking fire tonight.
Stop! No, he doesn't get plunger points for that. What are you doing?
I just did it. I've already sent Zoe the text message, so it's done now.
She's writing it down.
Can that happen?
Yeah, he's getting
it. Can this guy over here? Wait, can he revoke plunger points?
No, I can't.
Like that?
I can't. Like
no? Is there like a split decision?
Yeah.
Like do I have to do like an overtime round or something if you guys are on opposite side?
When it comes to like plunger points, Hannibal and Monty's words are final. I can challenge him, but it's useless. And he can challenge me, but it's useless.
Like all he's gonna do, like Ryan Palmer, is like how I just gave you 500 plunger points. He's just gonna counteract that by giving Mike 500 plunger points.
I'm not giving Mike. Look, y'all are not gonna let this die. And Mike did win 10,000 plunger points because of me last week. So.
Look, it's okay, man. All right, it's all right. Like look, so, Doug, when Hannibal gets placed on Hannibal and Monty's shit show, it'll be Mike and Monty's shit show. All right.
If I were to tell a bunch of people, Yeah, go find the dead Texas trailer. Doesn't that seem like an impossible task?
Yeah. He found it.
He found it.
He found it in seconds.
In seconds. And I was
all I'm saying is either this dude is like the rap. He is the fucking Tony Stark of Google searching, or he's like. And this is what I said this last week. Either Monty is a dumbass, okay? Monty's a dumbass, okay, and asked people to search for something that he didn't realize was easily Googleable, or a more likely story is that Monty and Mike are in cahoots.
No!
He gave him an unlisted link to Dead Texas, right? And he found it.
And the sad thing is, Mike had just lost 10,000 plunger points.
All caps.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Hannibal. Did you just ask Monty while he's wearing that thing on his head if he's forming a mutiny?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't take offense. You know, I tease the guys I love the most.
Yes,
you know that, Monty, right? My boy.
Do I look offended, Ryan?
Well, fuck you if you did, anyway.
Yes! See, there you go. That's the energy I want. Keep that coming.
The only way you offend Monty is if you start talking about the attractiveness of African American women. That's the only thing.
You know what?
Makes Monty upset.
That being said, it's time to end. It's time to end the pre-show.
That gets under his skin.
We will see y'all on the main show in a second.
Don't you cancel it. Don't you end the show. We still got more gaming to watch.
Hit it, Zoe.
This was a shit show.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Sweet Halloween in Collard Green.